Hello home gardeners. Today we're tomato plant shopping. It's a gray rainy day, but that's not going to stop us. So they got some tomatoes here and they got some tomatoes up there. Oh, these are champions. That's my favorite. Now these aren't what do they call them, heirloom tomato. This has been doctored by the scientists, but what I like about this tomato, it's a real sweet tomato, and it's designed to grow exactly sandwich size, and that's what they were designed for. And so here's some others. There's celebrities. I've tried pretty much all these at one time or another. Here we got Romas. Now Romas are the ones that are University of California Davis developed a tomato picking machine, and so most farms that do tomatoes, they'll do Romas because they can pick them with that machine. And what they do is the machine comes around, grabs the plant by the stalk, rips it out of the ground, then it shakes it over a conveyor belt. And out in the California Delta, they do that a lot. And it looks like they're all geared up here for all kinds of vegetables. Oh, here's some more tomatoes over here. More. Now here's a black cherry, and that is an heirloom. Early Girls Nut, Beefmasters. And I don't like these. The Beefmaster is a great big tomato. What'd that say? It's 16 to 32 ounces. Holy shit. That is a monstrous tomato. And quite often the fruit will rip the branch right off the plant. And so I don't particularly care for them. Plus it's a monstrous tomato. But here's a Whopper. Never heard of it. I noticed the regular places, like your home improvement places, are carrying some heirloom. Heirloom means that the dye has not been doctored. It's a natural tomato. Lemon Boy, never heard of it. Yellow Cherry, never heard of that either. I don't know if the name of this one is Patio, or it's for your patio. Anyway, there's Big Beef. Black Prince. See, now here's, well, if it's a hybrid, it's not heirloom. Tomatillo, isn't that a funny looking thing? But they're popular. Anyway, one of the things you have to have when you plant your tomatoes, you want to get your cage in the ground. You'd be surprised how fast tomatoes. And I always laugh at these cages they sell. Because even this one, this is the big one, and that's it. This part right here is going to be on the soil, and that's all the bigger your tomatoes are going to grow. Really? I don't know, not in my garden. Anyway, these tomato cages just won't cut it. I'll show you how we make a California tomato cage. Take a look. Okay, gardeners, now way in the back of your home improvement place, you'll find a place where they're selling concrete and what have you, and there's rebar, and this is what we're looking for right here. This is a rebar panel. Let's see what they call it. Let's say, oh, steel wire remesh. Yeah, this is the perfect thing. Now I measured that little round thing we had. It's 22 whole inches, and you know, I hate to say it, but I don't think it's as big as the one I had. But at any rate, let me show you what we're going to do with it. Okay, gardeners, so this is our panel. Now I measured this one, and then I was right. This one is bigger. This one is 48 inches tall compared to the one in the store was only 42. But it's still 84 inches long, which is 5 feet. Is that right? 7 feet. So I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to take these and take some electrical ties and just pull the ends together. One at the top and one at the bottom. I'm just going to make a cylinder out of it. And there you go. Now, there's plenty of room right there for your tomato plant to grow. And as it grows, it can stick branches out here, and it will too. And eventually it'll get up here and it'll flow over the top. Look at the pictures I put in there of my garden. And it's a perfect tomato cage. Now, these holes are big enough to stick your hand in there, but not just your hand. Once you get a big tomato in your hand's going to be bigger than, clothes. It's going to be bigger. So you still have room to get that out. And that's wonderful. And you can hang a tag on here and say what kind of tomato it is. About those little bitty round tomato cages, they're not totally worthless. I find they're perfect for peppers, sweet peppers and hot peppers, and they're just the perfect size. So they're not totally worthless, but they're worthless in my garden as a tomato cage. All right, gardeners, we'll see you in the next one when we'll be planting tomatoes.